CARICOM Chair, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, has hailed the 30th meeting as successful on many fronts. One of the successes was the endorsement of a regional plan for statistics, which seeks to develop reliable, high-quality, and timely statistics while facing increasing demands and decreasing or stagnating budgets. Other agreements included developing a single ICT space, moving towards the full implementation of the CSME, air transportation, a human resource 2030 plan, a radical shake-up being proposed for the Caribbean's educational system. Both Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell and Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness agreed that talks surrounding the full implementation of the CSME was highly successful.
After identifying roadblocks which have hindered our progress, we examined ways to address the lag in economic growth and had some ideas presented to us by the Caribbean Development Bank and the World Bank. There are avenues open up for us as small states in various funds at the multilateral level, and we are determined to do the work to be able to access them. In that sense, we just want to re-emphasize the fact that we are, CARICOM is now chairman of the small states, and as you know, there are serious resources available if we do what we have to do to access those resources.
We believe that the CSME is the true expression of Caribbean integration, especially on the economic front, and this is how our citizens would be able to truly identify with this regional process. Certainly, as it relates to the implementation of the process of skilled workers being able to move freely in the region, we encourage our brothers and sisters in CARICOM to move speedily to have this implemented.
Brexit and the possible impact on the region was also on the agenda. Prime Minister Holness says they have agreed to continue with the CARIFORUM approach. As for the issue of crime and violence, it was described by leaders as an emerging threat to the work being done.
And I raise the issue from the perspective of not just a security issue, but from a macro-social perspective, that the use of violence as a means of resolving conflict, as a means of social control, as part of our social transactions.
The 39th CARICOM Heads will be held July 2018 in Jamaica, when that country's Prime Minister will take over chairmanship. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.